Well, the last video I did showed y'all how to install these, and I moved these down. This video is going to focus on the not so fun part, which is all this wiring and running the switch, running the wires to the battery, all that mess. It's going to be awesome. I love wiring. Before you do anything, you might as well go ahead and get all this wiring laid out. I draw a picture because I already know I'm going to have to pull all of these off of the switch. I'm not going to remember where all this stuff goes. So just draw you a little picture. My drawing isn't that good.
It might be better than yours though.
Hell, there might be a diagram that came with this. Let me see. Nope, there is no diagram at all. Well, we get somewhat of a diagram. That's as closest that you get, but that doesn't show where the wires go. Now it's time to start laying down some wire. All right, boys, we got our wires taken off of the switch. One thing that sucks about these, they don't give you enough wire. This is definitely not going to be enough to reach up inside the cab. That means we're going to have to splice, which I don't like doing. Whatever. Being cheap, that's all that is. How much would it hurt to give me another 5 or 6 feet of wire? Come on now. It's ridiculous. Plug that in. Run it down here. Go ahead and plug this one in. We gotta undo our tape. Where does the tape end? Why do I always start so late in the day? Every time. There's that. Plug that in. Okay. And this is the part where I put on all the zip ties, and I like to start from the lights and work my way down the wiring. I think it took me a total of 17 minutes, but I got held up because I was talking with my neighbor. And if you guys wonder where I get my zip ties, I go to Atwood's. It's way cheaper than the automotive parts stores or Lowe's or Home Depot. And you don't have to cinch down that tight on the zip ties for them to hold. Just kind of get them snug and they'll work. Well, of course, we ran out of daylight. I was sitting there talking to my neighbor once again. Obviously, this is not enough to reach up into the cab. We gotta find somewhere to cut it. The best place to cut it, for me at least, is about right here, where it's not gonna be really in the way of anything. Here we go, boys. It's now or never. So now we gotta peel back all these wires. I need a knife. Just out here working in the dark. That's what I do. All right, so we got a black wire, a blue wire, red wire. Go ahead and peel back the blue. Peel back the red and the black. Do the same for this side. All right, it's time for my favorite part, which is the part where I keep looking for stuff that's right in front of me. Let's use this little kit. This thing's pretty handy. You know, they got these at AutoZone, and these are sold separately, little shrink tubes. These are nice. Got to have a little heat gun though. It's like $10. Anyway, what do we need? Oh, you gotta put the shrink tube on there first. See, I always forget that. I'm just using some wire I had laying around, so it'll work. Ain't nothing special. Put the shrink tube on there. Put that one right there, and smash her on down. Do one side at a time. And then get this side. I could have been an electrician, boys. Give her a little tug. See if she's, oh yeah. Here's where the magic happens, boys. Put this little shrink, whatever the hell you call it, thing over this. Bust out that heat gun. Just watch it shrink. One down. I don't know why that's so like enjoyable to me. It's kind of weird. Maybe. So for these next two, we're just using speaker wire because that's how I get down. And that's all I got. Man, this light sucks. Man, this is gonna be a ton of editing. Get off my foot. So much editing. You gotta take a mental note at this point, which wire goes where. Obviously the black goes to the black, but then red and blue, how does that correlate? Look at that big word, boys. How does that correlate to gold and silver? Man, I'm not going to remember that. I should write this down, but I don't want to right now. I'll just look back on the video.
Cheat code.
Gold goes to red, silver goes to blue. Blue, silver, blue, silver. Where is that from? Now we got all kinds of wire. So we don't have a whole lot of wire, as you can see from where we cut from out of the switch. You want to make sure that you have more than enough wire. It's better to have too much than too little. I don't know how much we're gonna need. We gotta keep putting some tape around it though. Just do it like this. I need somebody to hold one end of it. Where you at, Ryan? Probably at home watching Shark Tank or something, I don't know. Who knows? This is gonna be a lot of electric tape, but I don't know if this is necessary. Whatever, it's probably not. So we finally got all the wiring we needed. We got her all wrapped up with electric tape. So now we can go ahead and just trace it to through where the other wires go, right there. So just stick it on through there. And then just pull it on through. It's already looking better. Cleans up real nice, real nice. Now, zip tie it. Got to make sure with these that they're not pinching anywhere whenever you like shut the bumper or whatever. Oh, this light. One of these days I'll get some better lighting so y'all can see this stuff a little better. Cause this ain't working. This ain't working worth a crap. And one more zip tie right there. One more right here. That looks professional. Okay. Damn it. So now we can trace this line across the frame. Boy, them beans are hitting me. Got to run it underneath that hose. And pull her on through. Used to be on the other side of these fuel lines too. Well, she's coming together a little bit at a time, but now we gotta feed it back behind this, what is that? That's a cab mount. Gotta go back behind it. Now I'll grab it from the other side. So now we gotta bust out the zip ties again. Y'all know I'm the zip tie king, boys. Nice.
Oh, crap.
Should have put it on the other side of that. Kaboom.
Ow.
Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh my God, that hurt. I just put my knee on the tops of one of the zip ties. Oh my God, that hurt. Come on, keep it together. All right, I think we're done as far as up here. Let's move back a little bit. Vámonos. So we got to pull the battery cover off for this one. Need it on this side of this line. We're running out of zip ties. This ain't good. Oh, this is a mess. Zip tie city. Might as well cut some of these old zip ties off of here. Well, we got her all ran. Starts up there, comes down, runs across this power wire, and then we're gonna run it all back up through this whole mess of stuff into the cab, and we already got a hole back there. It's perfect for it. Yeah, right there. Well, I'm calling it a night. And of course, we still don't have enough wire. I added 12 feet to that thing, and it's still not enough. Oh, this thing just ran out of power. That's nice. That's the sign it's time to call it a night. Well, I've come a long ways from working till 2 in the morning. Somebody who watches these videos would definitely agree with that. Well, originally this was supposed to be 2 videos, but now it has turned into 3 just because of all the crap I've ran into. Stay tuned for video number 3 on this. It will be everything inside this area I'm sitting in right now, the cab. It'll be out very soon.